Okay, hello, my name is AHOF. So they dropped the Rendezvous performance video version of the song, like the MV. So I'm like, oh, okay, like, I mean, at this point I've already seen like every single like stage of it. So I kind of already know the gist of like how the choreography goes, but there are like parts that I do end up missing because I'm like maybe I'm talking while I'm like reacting to it, or like the way the camera works sometimes on the music shows is a little bit different. But I mean, I also did see the dance practice, so I did get a view of that. But it's just nice to see like a performance video of it because different, like just a more like, well, you never know. I think they might. I don't know if it's like a. Sometimes the thing they do with performance videos is like they'll probably like, it'll be like obviously following the members a little bit, like maybe like one by one, or like they kind of like transition to like different outfits sometimes, kind of like how they do for Studio Choom occasionally, like not all the time, just sometimes for people. So I am intrigued to see how that goes. But anyways, we're just going to get started, y'all. Oh, it's like, I'm assuming the light is gonna come out from the top at some point, like to be very like more like of a meaning, There you go, yep. Oh, you see, like they shoot it like close sometimes. Wow, the lighting, y'all. Wow, the smirk, y'all. Like I can't. Oh baby, I just say it's too be late. Oh, 잊어 나만 나하고 세상 다시 나 기억해. Wow. Oh, you see that? It meant like the transition. I will say I'm surprised it took them this long to release the performance video of it. And now we know the behind the scenes of that. Ooh, you see what I mean? Like the transitions. But I do like to see that they put a lot of effort also into like the performance video of it, because they could have just easily just did one shot of like one outfit in this one set, But they really were like, like let's use our different locations that we shot at to like give the whole effect of the like resemblance of the MV. Hold me back, lost in a dream and falling fast. You see, there we go. I will say that I think they put in a lot of thought into it as well with like how they shot, like how they like transitioned it, because like who we are. Cause I mean, obviously it kind of follows a similar order to like the MV, but now that I'm thinking about it, the way they started off in the dark, and then I'm like, okay, like it's the beginning of the song, like they're in the dark, because they're not what's it called, because like it's basically like saying like, oh, it's like the beginning of them as a group, right? And then finally like the lights like turn on, because it's like them finally like beginning the journey. And then when they're in the dark for sure, because like in that part, because what's it called, because like it's basically kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like symbolizing like, oh, like all of like the pre-debut like hard work like from like what's it called, Universe League, and then like what they did like after they kind of like representative of that like moment and period of time. And then they finally goes to like the the field, so that's kind of like in the, what's it called, kind of like, oh, we're finally coming out of the light, like, oh, like to the light, like debut period. And then we finally get to like our preparations for the debut period, if that makes sense. So like we have Universe League dark, we go into the light because it's like gearing up pre-debut, and then finally like they are here in like the stadium kind of aspect, so like finally like debuting, if that makes sense. That's how I felt like the vibe they gave me. So I do like that they like probably thought of that as well, because like I said, you could have easily just they could have easily just stuck with one like location and just left it at that and did like a whole like just in that one place, one outfit, but they really like were like, let's use all of the footage that we got from like the different locations we shot and like put it together in a way that's like a little bit more like different, not different, but like more special in that aspect. I don't know, like that's just, I don't know if I'm reaching, if it sounds like I'm reaching, but like that's just the vibe that I got. Like I didn't talk about that part in the MV because I think I was more focused on like what was going on like story wise. I did talk about like what I thought it meant with them like chasing each other around and like the different outfits and like what's going on like within like the members like specific like parts in that. Whereas this is just like, it is a performance video, but I think they still put in thought into it, which I do appreciate and do like, because like I said, like they could have easily just given us like one like a performance video where they just like stay in one spot and like one outfit, but no, they were just like it's like also a part, it's supposed to be also kind of like telling a story in a way. But anyways, like I said, like I'm surprised it took them this long to drop it, because like I mean I feel like most times it's like maybe like a week in, but like at this point it's like already like towards the end of it. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not super complaining about it. I'm just like I was wondering in my head, I'm like, are they ever gonna drop like a performance video of it or not? But and then they finally dropped it. But anyways, like I said, if this is gonna be like the end of the promotions, because I don't know, I said in my like yesterday's stage, like if it is, like I really hope that it was like everything that they wanted it to be and like expected it to be. Like obviously like not everything goes, I don't know if they ever, like, if they encountered anything like problems or anything like that. Like obviously like it doesn't always go perfect, but I just really hope that they like really that they enjoyed it, that they like that it met their expectations of what like they maybe like felt like what it would feel like to debut, But yeah, so I think that's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, this song is I still listen to this album all the time. I will bring that up. I know I said like I would do an unboxing of the album, but I have been keeping up with like my stores like in my area to see if like they even like got it in, but like to my surprise, I was like, they didn't. I don't even think they like ordered it, or they didn't even know. But I think it's probably because of like all the like this whole situation with like shipping and stuff, that they're probably like not wanting to like, not that I'm saying that they like AHOF isn't like popular, because like obviously like they are building up like the fandom's really big at this point, I feel like. But since it is a newer group, I feel like they probably didn't want to take the shot or the chance of like buying, because I don't think maybe no one showed interest in like them to like order the album, if that makes sense, in bulk. So they probably didn't like think, oh, like it's like let's order like the album, because sometimes it's like it is all about like for them like locally, like it is like a what's it called, a risk, in running a business. So they're probably like, what, like let's just stick with like who we know is gonna like sell out, if that makes sense. Like not that I'm saying that like they wouldn't, but I feel like that's probably how it went in their mind, because like I literally like kept looking every single day to see if they like updated that they got it in, and they never did. So I was like, okay, so either I'm gonna have to end up ordering it online and like you know, because I was just gonna get one, y'all. I was just gonna buy one because I'm not trying to spend too much money. But yeah, so either I'm gonna have to end up ordering it online, or I'm gonna have to like go. So I'm actually gonna be going out of town this coming weekend. Not like the next week, the 25th through like the 27th, 28th, I believe. So I'm actually gonna be going out of town to visit a friend for her birthday. So I might, I'm sure we're gonna end up going to like a bunch of K-pop stores there. So I might go and check there to see if they might have gotten it in. So like cross my fingers that they did. But I guess we shall wait and see. But I just wanted to mention that because I did say I was going to do it, and I just want to let y'all know what was going on with that. But if not, then I'll just end up having to order it online, and it's probably going to take forever. And then by that time, I feel like it's not even going to be, it's going to be way past the promotion. So I guess it is what it is. So I guess just let me know, y'all, if y'all would still want me to do that if I do end up getting it or ordering online. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.